always see those reading romance for a week, reading thrillers for a week, reading horror for a week, reading fantasy for a week. Well, I decided to do the same for romance because I don't really read romance. I'm mostly a fantasy girly or a classics girly even, but I don't really read romance. So I decided it's a great time to read some romance books for a full week. So I know today is Friday, but I started this yesterday. So on Thursday, I read like 280 pages of The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armas. So my TBR for this week, if you're wondering, is The American Roommate Experiment. I'm also planning to read The Maddest Obsession, which is on my April TBR. I just wanted to include that book in a video. I also have a package. I ordered a package, but it did not come yet, and that package had Better Than the Movies and Gothicana. If you don't know, Better Than the Movies is on my April TBR among some other really interesting books. Go see that video. Gothicana, I heard that that is a really popular TikTok book, or it was, and I've heard some people saying some good things about it. I've heard people say bad things about it, but I know it's like a romance, so I'm gonna include it in this video. If I finish, if I somehow finish 3 books in 1 week, good for me. I'm going to read Under One Roof in Gothicana if it comes, and if somehow I finish 5 books in a week, which I don't think it will happen, I will give Colleen Hoover another chance and read Reminders of Him, because I know my friend gifted me that book. I don't know where it is in my house, but I know it is. So far, I have some really cool thoughts about this book, because it's like a feel-good book. This book doesn't make you sad, doesn't make you depressed, doesn't make you angry. It just makes you happy. It's a feel-good book. It's a rom-com book, okay? And I know there are some sad bits and parts in this book, but mostly it's a happy book. It's a romance book. It's a fluffy romance book. And I just love the characters. I love Lucas and Rosie so much, and the way the whole like experiment is going on, because you know it's the American Roommate Experiment, and I didn't get why was it an experiment, but now I do, and it's so fun. I'm going to finish this book. I have about 100 pages, I think, 130 pages of this book, so I hope to finish it today, and if not, I'm gonna be really sad, but I'm gonna finish it on Saturday. See you when I have more updates. Another 5-star read. I finished this today. I'm proud of myself, and yeah, it's just a 5-star read. It's just how I told you before. It's a feel-good romance book, and I don't know, Lucas and Rosie are just so fun, and they're so, I don't know, even though this was like a 400-page book, this felt like 200. This felt like 300. I don't know. It felt like if I was to time myself, it would have taken me like 4 or 5 hours to read this, because how fast-paced it was, even though it was a 400-page book, a romance 400-page book. And I don't know, it was just so fun. It was just so good. So tomorrow I'm going to start another book. I don't know which one I'll choose. The package still did not come, and I'm so mad because I should have filmed the book haul, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm waiting for it, and I'm gonna choose tomorrow. my next pick, my next read. Goodbye. If you can tell, I'm not at my house, but I just wanted to tell you that I have finished The Maddest Obsession. I didn't really connect to the characters. I didn't feel extremely sad or extremely happy. I didn't really care what happened to the characters really, but I enjoyed Gianna's and Christian's love story. Basically what the book is about is this girl Gianna. She's like in the mafia and she marries this old dude and becomes part of the new family, and Christian works for her new family, and so they meet and they get to know each other, and their relationship progresses and develops in those 8-9 years. I can say I really liked it, but I'm going to give it a 3.5 star. I don't want to spoil it for you. This is a spoiler-free vlog. I don't want to say anything else, but the trope at the end, horrendous. I don't want to talk about it. But the rest, it was fine. And I adore Christian with my whole heart. And because I've told you that package did not come, I have reminders of him with me. And also I have Under One Roof on my tablet. Under One Roof is about 100 something pages. And because today I have something to do, I think I will just read this. This is like a novella. I don't know what it's about really. And if I finish this today, I will just start reminders of him tomorrow when I get to my house. See you when I have more reading updates. Liam is so shitty for some reason. I don't like it. I finished Under One Roof by Ella Hazelwood. Hi, it's been a while. I hadn't talked to you since Saturday, I think. It's currently Tuesday, and I have indeed finished Under One Roof by Ella Hazelwood, and I have loved it so much. It's like this novella, this cute little novella. It's like fluffy romance, enemies to lovers. It's just so cute, and Mara and Liam's like love story is so and at first I didn't like Liam, but as we found more things about him, I just liked him even more. And Mara is just so nice. So nice. She's just like a kid. Like, she's an adult, but she has that childish personality. As I got back from my grandparents, I started Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover, and I finished it today. I just loved it so freaking much. I just thought it was another like fluffy romance. It was just so sad. It was so sad. I didn't expect it to be sad. Like, Kenna's story is just so depressing. It's just like bad things always happen to her, and you just want this one good thing for her. You want her to meet her daughter, and this is the only thing you want for her. The other character, the male love interest, Ledger, is just so kind, and he changes his perspective on her. I'm thinking about giving this a 5 stars because I have felt really sad when I read this. Thank you for my friend that bought me this book, because otherwise I wouldn't have picked it up. I still have like half of today and tomorrow to read, but tomorrow I'll start school and I don't know how much I'll read. But the only romance book that I have in my house is Things We Cannot Get Over by Lucy Score. And if you know, that book is huge. It's like 600 pages and I will obviously not finish it today and tomorrow. I will read as much as I can. I'll just get back to you when I have more reading updates. Hi again. This is the last reading update I'm gonna do for this video because it's already Friday. This challenge finished 2 days ago, but I had absolute no time to film. I finished Reminders of Him. It absolutely broke my heart. This is clearly a 5-star read. Then I have read Things We Never Get Over by Lucy Score, and I did not finish this. I started this on Tuesday in the evening and finished it on Wednesday. And I have read 158 pages of this exactly. And so far I can say that Knox is a bit childish. He's acting like a literal child. I did not really like him as a love interest. And I think that's a really great reason to just DNF this. But I don't know, I just feel like I need a bit of a break. I found out this week that romance is actually a really good genre, but I feel like we need some diversity in everybody's reading because you cannot just read romance all your life. You cannot just read fantasy all your life or sci-fi or dystopian books. You need a bit of a diversity here and there. So I think I need some fantasy for a bit or some classics. Little wrap up the books I read this week. I started off with The American Roommate Experiment. Then I read The Maddest Obsession Under One Roof by L. Hazelwood. And then I started Reminders of Him. And then I started Things We Never Get Over. In total, I read 4 books and have started the final one, but have not read it entirely. I really enjoyed reading those books, even though some of them were not 5 stars. I will come back with another video of this, but for like fantasy or classics for a week, because it was really fun to do and I don't know, I just liked it a lot. I'll surely do it next time. Till then, see you on another reading vlog or just a vlog in general. So goodbye. See you next time.